So I hope that felt good. I think it's just kind of a moment between these two. Both of them have this one thing in common.
Hey friends, hey, welcome back to SheSoDramatic. Thank you for joining me for another video. Y'all, it's gardening season. I am so excited. So in today's video, I just want to share with you what I'm doing to get my little patio garden together. I want to show you what plants I am replanting from last year. Do I have anything new? I don't think I have anything new that I'm experimenting with this year. So just want to show you how I plan to get this space together so we can get ready for some adult fun out on the deck this summer. All right. I am definitely a stay-at-home kind of person, so I like to make my living spaces as fun and cozy and make sure that they have a vibe. And so that's what I want for this outdoor space. So anyway, I am going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm working with. I'm gonna get some decor out here and some decorative pillows probably. These are all just kind of thrown together because we had a storm a couple of days ago, so they're actually probably still wet, but I'm gonna fix all that up. I think I want some new string lights too. We're gonna see. I'll show you what it looks like at night, but I think I want to invest in some more string lights. I need to get the umbrella back on its post. And yeah, we just gonna get this space together. So I am super excited. I probably won't film myself doing the whole thing, like throughout the whole process, just because I don't feel like it, to be honest. But I do want to show you, you know, the after footage, so you can see what it looks like when I'm all done, and maybe you'll be inspired to get your patio deck situation together for the summer also. So there's some workers about a block over, and they are grinding up trees. They low-key messing up my video, but I ain't gonna hate on them because they doing their job. But that's the noise that you hear in the background. So we just gonna work with it. I'm a mind my business, and I'm gonna let them mind their business. But that's where the noise is coming from. So let me turn the camera around, show you what I got. All right. So here's an overview of everything that I'm gonna try to get done this afternoon. That's the overview. I tried to wait until the workers were finished with the trees. Now somebody's mowing their lawn, so it just ain't never gonna be a good time. But anyway, I hope you can hear me. So if you remember from my videos last year, I tried the grow bag method with my patio garden last year. Grow bags are better for root health because they allow drainage, they allow proper drainage, and so the roots don't become overgrown and tangled on each other. The problem is it did not work necessarily for my lifestyle because the drainage is so good. These dry out. Any plants that are in grow bags will dry out very quickly, so you have to stay on top of watering it. And that just, and I was watering it I felt like sometimes twice a day. The soil was so dry that I felt like it needed to be watered sometimes twice a day, just depending on how hot it was. And that just doesn't work for my lifestyle. Last summer we had a really busy theater summer. We had several programs going on, and then I'm a baseball mom, so we had that going on, so it just didn't work for me. So I'm gonna go back to plastic pots. So these are some mums that I had from last fall. I'm gonna take those mums out of there and I'm gonna use those pots. But anyway, so I have the bags here because I'm gonna use the soil from these bags, but I'm not gonna do the grow bags this particular season. Maybe as my kids get older and my lifestyle slows down a bit, maybe I can handle watering it that much, but I can't do it right now. So anyway, on this side of my patio, I like to have my vegetables, and so I've got some purple kale here, and so that's gonna be planted over here. And I'm gonna do something different with the kale this year. I'm actually going to have it covered with a net. because of those dang cabbage worms and the cabbage butterflies. They tore my plants up last year. So I got something for them this year, and I'm going to have them netted from the beginning. I have a bell pepper, a red bell pepper here, a jalapeno pepper here, and a cucumber here. And I'm gonna see if this tomato cage will work for the cucumber, because that is a climbing plant and it will need some kind of trellis situation. So I'm gonna see if that tomato cage will work. Here's a cute little box that I saw today at Home Depot. I said that I was not going to grow cilantro anymore, that I was not going to try to grow cilantro, because once it bolts, it's done. Like, it does not keep producing. Once it bolts and goes to seed, you have to replant the seeds. So that just does not work well for me. But this box was so cute, this little planter box, and it's a combination of cilantro and basil. And so it was just too cute to pass up. It was $14. It's probably way too much, but I really liked the box that it was in. So once this cilantro bolts and goes to seed, I'm gonna replace it with chives. And so this box will have chives and basil, and I think that will work very well. Then over here is where I like to keep my tomato plants. So I bought one that was already potted. Let me come down these steps. So this was a plant that's already in a pot and already caged, and it actually already has some fruit on it, and I like it that way. So you pay a little bit more. This was $19.98. You pay a little bit more, but this is the Burpee brand. This is a slicer tomato, and it's the early girl variety. And like I said, it already has fruit on it. I just bought this today. So if you're impatient like me, you can buy your plants this way, to where they already have a great start. You'll pay a little bit more, but I like to see I like to see fruit right away. So that's, and I'm gonna have a couple of more. I got a couple of more smaller tomato plants that I'm gonna put over here as well. That's my little lilac bush right there. Needs some water, but it's so pretty. I love this little bush right here next to the deck. So here is the deck from this side, a view from this side. And then over here on this side of the deck is where I like to have my, what I call my cocktail garden, or my herb garden. So what I have going on here are the 2 extra tomato plants that I'm gonna put over there. And the variety is this Better Bush hybrid tomato. And then this one is Aroma. Okay. So I have some flat leaf parsley. That flat leaf parsley is gonna go there. These ferns are going to either go here on the deck or either on the front porch. I'll figure that out. And these are some flowering plants that I need to put on the front porch as well, because this whole tub right here is going to be mint. So that's my sweet mint and my peppermint, and mint takes over, so it needs a lot of space. I am so thrilled that my lemon thyme came back again. This is the 3rd year in a row that it has come back. I actually bought one about a week ago, because I wasn't sure if it was going to come back again, and then I neglected it. I went out of town, kind of forgot about it, and so it has kind of died off. But I see some new growth here, so I'm going to go ahead and plant it and see what it does. But that's what's going to go in this container right here, is the lemon thyme and maybe one other thing. I haven't decided yet, but I am just thrilled that that came back for the 3rd year in a row. Not sure what I'm gonna put in this pot, but I will get it all figured out. So that's what we got going on, and I'll come back when I am finished and show you what it looks like. And maybe we will decorate this little seating area together. Maybe I'll pull out my pillows and show you how I add decor to this area. But for the actual plants, I'm gonna go ahead and get those done and just show you what it looks like afterwards. So I will see you in a bit. Peace. All right, you guys, it is the next day. It's the next morning. It's 9 o'clock and it's already hot out here. So I wanted to show you what I managed to accomplish yesterday. I'm up bright and early, hopefully before the lawnmowers start. let's start over here. So this year I decided to use this pop-up tent situation for my kale plants because last year the cabbage worms and those white butterflies just tore my kale plants up. So I figured that out like halfway through the season, and I covered the plants with some netting that I just bought from a fabric store. And it was fine, it was practical, but getting in and out of it was just, I don't know, it was kind of cumbersome because I had to reclip the netting to the pot. Anyway, so this little pop-up tent that I got from Amazon has a zipper. And so whenever you want to harvest, you just unzip it and get what you need and zip it right back up. The netting, of course, allows for you to be able to water it without having to open it. And so I'm really excited to see if I can be more successful with the kale plants this year. I have it over here in the corner because aesthetically it's not my favorite, but it's practical and it's functional and it's needed, so I'm going to keep it. Originally I had my kale plants over here in front of this window, and they were so pretty, and as I was sitting here on my my little outdoor furniture, just the view was so pretty. But with that thing, I kind of wanted that out of sight. So that's why I put it over here. So those are my kale plants. All right, I'll let you know if that works out for me this year. I have a fern sitting here next to the seating area, just to be pretty. All right, so over here I have my cucumber plant, and I'm going to eventually put that cage around it. I just wanted to make sure that it settled in good after being transferred, whatever, into this pot. This is a jalapeno plant that is sweet pepper and bell pepper, and yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to really give that one some TLC. We'll see. Fingers crossed that that makes it. I actually started that one indoors. That's why it's looking a little funky. So I hope it makes it. This is a Roma tomato plant. This is the slicer. This is the slicer tomatoes. And this is another slicer tomato plant. So those are the tomato plants. And then over here is my cocktail / herb garden. So this is the lemon thyme, that's parsley. This is sweet mint, that's peppermint. This is basil and cilantro in that cute little pot that I was telling you about yesterday. So that's what I've got planted. I'm gonna keep my little patio garden very simple this year. This will be manageable for me. I think I can manage this. I would love to extend my garden. I have a pretty decent sized backyard. And the previous owners, she had her garden way out there. If you can see where the grass is finally starting to grow in. That's where she had her garden. But I just ain't there yet with my lifestyle, where I can feel like I can manageably make that trek every day to water and harvest and all that stuff. So yeah, so this will do it for now. So now I'm going to swap out these pillows for something that's more of a vibe and put a little bit of decor on the table. I still need to get my umbrella put into place, but I'm gonna have the hubby do that because he needs something to do. Okay, for the table decor, I'm not sure which one to go with. I need to keep it simple because it can't stay out here. We are expected to get some more rain tomorrow, and when it storms over here, it like really storms. So I wouldn't want to leave anything out on this table when we're not out here enjoying the space. So it has to be pretty simple and easy enough to move. So I can't decide if I want to have just a very simple lantern out here or these sunflowers sitting on that straw tray. I think I like the sunflowers better. So I'm gonna keep it that simple. So these are the pillows that I think I'm going to use. I'm trying them out up here. I may end up switching them to the downstairs patio, but we will see. I think these go pretty well with this little bunch of sunflowers. But yeah, that's the vibe that I'm going for this space. Yeah. So I am done, y'all. This is my favorite summer space. This is where you will find me with a book and a drink right out here. So I hope you have enjoyed hanging out with me as I get my outdoor living space together. This is going to be one of 3 projects that I'll be working on. I need to get the front porch together, and like I mentioned before, also the downstairs patio. So that's gonna be a real vibe because we've got the curtains, the sheer curtains that we can close off and just kind of have a very private situation. But anyway, yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Hope this inspired you to get your outdoor spaces together so you will have a place that you can lounge and just have some peace this summer. All right, y'all, until the next video, I hope you are spending time with the people and the things that bring you joy, and I will talk to you later. Bye.